What up? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I'm looking at my wire like, what the hell's going on here? Black Suburban Dad here. What up? And today I wanted to talk about, what did I want to talk about today? The YNs out here, okay? The YNs out here are wilding out. They are not a national treasure.
Nope.
They're disturbing the peace, and they're getting on everybody's damn nerves. That's for sure. Okay? I don't want to be around YNs. Keep them as far away from me as humanly possible. YNs are out here corrupting everything. Now, I was on a video call with this girl in the Philippines. Very beautiful, feminine, young lady. She was telling me, and I just happened to ask her, and this just happened, what is today? This just happened earlier this week. So I asked her, I said, hey, how are the black people over there going? And the Filipino accent is very hard for me to replicate, but she was like, they think that the black people over here are ghetto. I was like, oh, no. I was like, damn, way over there? Y'all way over in the Philippines cutting up? I was like, come on, man. Like, a brother can't get a break. I'm not acting like them, okay? So when you see me out in public, I am not acting like these YNs. I don't want to be like them, okay? They're ruining it for all of us. And it's getting on my nerves. So I want to show you a video in Hot Off the Presses. And it's going to show you what happens when a YN crashes out. And he don't have to. These YNs, they be crashing out for no reason. I don't know. Maybe they want the extra street cred or something like that. Maybe they want Big Bubba. They want to go to jail, see Big Bubba behind them. Like, oh wait, hold up. I'm gonna try it again. They want to go to jail and see Big Bubba behind them. Like,
bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty.
Now, I don't know what's going on with these YNs out here, but man, y'all need to straighten up. Y'all cutting up. Y'all making me look different. It's gonna be difficult for me in the Philippines. Actually,
nope.
No, because I'm gonna go down there like an educated, domesticated black man, okay? I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to act like I have some business. I might even wear a cowboy hat down there just to get away from y'all so they can know that I'm not like y'all, all right? They not like us. They not like me.
Nope.
Anyway, so I'm going to show you a video. I'm just joking, but I'm not.
Nope.
I'm going to show you a video in Hot Off the Presses of how YN crashes out, and he doesn't have to. I don't know why people be doing shit like this. It was an interaction with the police. It could have been just innocent, wham, bam, thank you, officer, and you're out of there.
And I'm out of here.
Okay, and the kid's probably going to end up, the kid looked like he has some sense. He's acting like he actually has some sense. It's the daddy that's crashing out. He's the YN on the set, and he just want to do YN shit. So anyway, I think today I got a little bit of Tom Holman talking about going to war with the cartels. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'll let you say that because I don't want to say nothing bad about the cartels, man. They might can like look me up, be like, oh, yeah, this ninja was talking shit. Yeah, get him. Next thing you know,
got him.
I ain't trying to be like, I'm not trying to be on one of these cameras begging my family to give up $20,000 at a drop location. And when they get there, they find my damn body like... You know what I mean? So, nah, I ain't talking bad about the cartels. I'm just here to report the news. That's it. What else do I got? I got this black lady up here talking very stupid. It's going to just show you, and race really doesn't matter. It's more of a gender thing, man. Like, it's going to show you how the difference between women and men. It's kind of like that comment. Remember Jessica Simpson made that comment? She had a tuna fish can, and it said chicken at the sea. She's like, oh, I didn't know chicken came in a can. And everybody's like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, what in the hell are you actually talking about? And I think she actually thought that there was chicken from the sea in a can. I can't remember exactly how it happened, but it was something along those lines, and it was very idiotic. So I have a black woman making a comment, sort of like that. What else do I have on here? I think I have a pastor on here. Is he shucking and jiving? I don't know if he's shucking and jiving or not. He could be. So I might have an episode or a segment in shucking and jiving. But I do have this Mexicano lady, this Latina, this fine little Latina, AOC, my big booty Latinas. I got her crashing out on the set for no reason. This guy got a Trump hat on. And she's like, give me that. And the dude's like, nah, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
And then she busts her ass, and yeah, it goes on from there. And I'm sure she can be trying to play the victim. I think I also got a little bit of Mr. Bob Barker. Give him a round of applause for show. Bob Barker. Now, Bob Barker, it's this clip that's recently surfaced. And Bob Barker, man, he is out here showing you how it really gets down in the town, okay? Bob Barker was not just this innocent game show guy. I mean, if you know, you know. I told you, I'm outside.
Catch me outside. How about that? Huh? Catch me outside. How about that?
I'm outside. I'm in these streets. So when I seen this clip from Bob Barker, I was like, definitely, brother, I feel you right there. I couldn't be with you. I back you 100%. Unfortunately, he is. But the memory of him and clips like this, I hope they keep coming out. They will live on for sure. Okay, so, oh yeah, shout out to the Maryland Terrapins. Give me that. Shout out to the Maryland Terrapins. If you know me, you know that I root for the Maryland Terrapins. I also root for the Oregon Ducks, who will be playing later on tonight. But the Maryland Terrapins just hit a buzzer beater to beat the Colorado State. The Colorado State Rams? So yeah, they're moving on to the Sweet 16. Man, shout out to the Maryland Terps. This is a really good team that they put together. And also, on Friday, I was at the game in Seattle, and I watched the Maryland Terrapins knock off, I think it was like Grand Canyon University, some people that don't really matter. You know, Maryland came in there, scalped that head, got him.
Got him! Got him!
Beat him by 30 points. And I was only 6 rows back, but it's like, I've talked about this before. If you're not out here living, just try to do whatever you can, maybe roll some quarters, scrounge up some extra money to try to get out here and do things and live, man. I mean, this life could just be over tomorrow. I mean, I could walk out the door and who knows? Who knows who's out there waiting for me? I don't know. Who knows what's out there waiting for me? So I just want to try to live life, and I keep preaching this message. Live life to the fullest as much as you can. Now, I know you're not going to be going out there going on 4 or 5 trips a year, but if you can, I don't know, go on 1 trip. If you live in this city, maybe go to the next city, go get a hotel room and walk around the city just to experience something else. It's so many different cultures out there. It's so much living to do out there. It's so many different experiences out there. We sit up here and we worry about, oh, you know, it's racism and this and division that, and Donald Trump this and Donald Trump that. Guess what?
Nobody cares, nigga.
At least I don't. I want to get out here and I want to go watch some whales with my son. I want to go whale watching. I want to go paragliding. Well, actually, no.
Nope.
I'm not going paragliding. Yeah. Am I gonna go paragliding?
No, you're not.
Nah, I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not.
But what I will do is go skydiving. So just get out here and live life to the fullest, man. So much stuff to do out here. I mean, this life isn't promised. Y'all see how many rappers are getting turned into ghosts out here by their own people? I mean, like, I think I'm reading a story right here. It says Nipsey Hussle deletion, murder solved, and Rico conspiracy. Big U sent the hit. I don't know who Big U is. I know Nipsey Hussle. I only know one of his songs, Grinding All My Life. Yeah, all my life. I've been grinding all my life. And somebody sent some other fool, some YN out there to turn him into a ghost in front of his own store. So, yeah, man, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. But with that said, I think I'm going to get into some politics as I see it. Now, politics, as I see it, I'm thinking I might just run this Nipsey Hussle story. Maybe some people know more about it than I do. I don't know nothing about it. I'm not out here listening to this YN shit. I'll be listening to podcasts and stuff like that, man. I'm not trying to, I don't know, man. It's not putting the battery in my back to do what I need to do. So anyway, we're going to get into this interview, and it is with Border Czar Tom Homan on immigration. Now, Tom Homan in this interview, I think he's talking about going to war with the cartels. So let's see what Tom Homan has to say. This isn't hearsay. This is straight from the Homan, the horse's mouth. Let's go, baby.
About the cartels, they've made a clear warning to you and to the United States that, we're going to escalate our violence. So now we're seeing not only Mexican troops after this deal that Trump made with Mexico's president, and also U.S. troops headed to the border. How are you going to utilize the military? We know what the military can and can't do domestically, but in a scenario like this, how do you plan on using the military? Could they get involved in the violence if the cartels strike?
Yes, and we expect them to. But the Mexican military, President Trump's able to get Mexico to put military on their northern border. That will certainly help. I think the cartels would be foolish to take on the military, but we know they've taken on the Mexican military before. But now we have the United States military on the border. We got the men and women of the Border Patrol. Do I expect violence to escalate? Absolutely, because the cartels are making record amounts of money. They're making record amounts of money in alien smuggling and trafficking of women and children and drugs. However, as we secure the border, which we've gone long ways to securing the border, crossings are down like 76%. We're taking money out of their pocket. They're not going to wait quietly, and that's why President Trump designated them terrorist organizations. I would send a warning to them. You heard a Border Patrol agent, you heard a soldier. The wrath of President Trump's going to come down.
Does that mean the military, our troops, U.S. military at the border with weapons, using weapons if need be?
They need to protect themselves. But the cartels, again, let me give the cartels a warning. If you harm a Border Patrol agent or a soldier, the whole world's going to come down to you. President Trump is a strong president. He is strong enough, and he has the ability to wipe them off the face of the earth. Now, that's the reason they were called terrorist organizations, designated terrorist organizations, because they've killed more Americans with their fentanyl and their drugs than any terrorist organization in the world. They are now designated terrorists. Do not harm our troops, or President Trump will bring hell rain down, and he has the ability to wipe them off the face of the earth. They can claim they're a pretty tough organization.
Now, yeah, the cartels definitely are a pretty crazy and tough organization. How much of this is just fear-mongering to the cartels? I don't know. How serious is President Trump about sending the military in for the cartels? I will say this. I don't know what kind of jurisdiction the U.S. military has. Just say if the cartels did a strike at the border on the U.S. military and took out a couple of our U.S. military members. I don't know what kind of reach. I don't know what kind of jurisdiction the U.S. military has if they can go into Mexico and do what they have to do to get their get back, or I don't know if they have to stay on the American side. I don't know exactly how that will work, but I do know. I think that Trump actually wants. Now I'm gonna put it like this. I think he actually wants. Jesus, I'm spiking out over here. I think Donald Trump actually wants some activity from the cartels. I know that he does not want any service member to die, but I think he wants some kind of activity from the cartels. That will give him a reason to send in the United States military to do what they have to do. Now, is it true that Donald Trump has the power to wipe the cartels off the face of the earth? Yes, he does. If they really wanted to go in there and get active and get busy, yes, they can do that. And they probably won't have to send in too many troops. We have technology, we have drones. But the thing about it is, how much of this supplies and how much of these supplies, how much technology do you actually want to waste, and artillery and military resources do you want to waste on the cartels when you have China, you have Russia looking over your shoulder? Now, it's not really Russia that I'm worried about. They're too busy. They've used up so many supplies going against Ukraine in this war that really didn't have to happen. It's China that I worry about. China is the one that's not really using as many military resources. I don't know how much funding they are sending to Russia, but I know that they definitely are helping them out some. How many resources are they sending? I have no idea. So I don't think we can be dedicated on this war with the cartel when a war with China could be coming right over the horizon. And trust me, hopefully that never happens. Nobody wants to see anything like that. The number one and number two superpower in the world going at it. I don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see it. I don't care how big, bold, brash you are. USA, USA. I'm wearing the shirt, and I don't want to see it. Okay? But anyway, I don't know how much reach he has. That'd be crazy, though. Let's move on. And, that's Crime Watch right there. What are we in? We are still into politics as I see it. Excuse me. And I think we're going to run this real quick because this is just stupid right here. This is some shucking and jiving, but it can go into politics as I see it. Now, it reads, unemployed former MSDNC host Joy Reid says, U.S. would lose in a war with Canada. Bruh. Now, as I sit back and I read this story and I look how stupid these two idiots are, both of these fools right here on your screen got fired, okay? Out of here. Kicked out of the door. Get out. So they both got fired, and now they sitting up here shucking and jiving, sitting up here trying to talk bad about the United States. They want to do anything to try to stay relevant, okay? They're going to say anything. They're going to come out of pocket. Black people are still listening to these dumbass fools right here, and I just don't get it. So I'm going to play what Miss Joy Reid, one of the most racist people on TV, or I guess the internet right now, because her ass got fired. And Don Lemon, little chucklehead ass right here, I'm going to play what they have to say about the United States losing in a war against Canada, which is a joke. Oh, I ain't got it.
Let's talk. First of all, you can't make Canada the 51st state without going to war with them. And let me explain how that happened, how that worked out the last time we tried to go to war with Canada. They burned the White House to the ground in 1814 and won the war. Canada beat us in the War of 1812. They probably liked their chances against us. We're not going to beat them in a war because we have never been able to do that. You'd have to occupy a country that is equivalent of the size of the United States, in which the top 2/3 of it is uninhabited, frozen forest land.
Okay, so if it's uninhabited, frozen forest land, that means that there's nobody living there. That means that there's less troops, right? Am I right? Yes, there are less troops there. Nobody's living there. So what the hell is her bug-eyed ass talking about? She's sitting up here. She's just talking smack, shucking and jiving, like I said, trying to be relevant. Now, she's going to talk about something that happened in 1812 or 1814. Dude, that was way in the past. That's like saying my bully from high school, oh, you know, he pushed me around then, but then the fool going to come back today, me at an advanced age with his advanced body right here. Yeah, he's going to come back and beat me up. Guess what?
Nope.
Nah, it ain't going to happen. Shit ain't going to happen. All right? It ain't happening. All right? Yeah. Hey, your high school bully, look, he's right there. Man, I'll be like, clap, man, get the hell out of here, bro.
And I'm out of here.
It ain't happening, bro. So you're going to talk up some old stuff. And look, so for reference, somebody named Platform 713, they had this to say under the comments. It said, embarrassing. Hey, kids, in August 1814, British troops led by Major General Robert Ross marched on Washington, D.C. and set fire to several public buildings, including the White House, the Capitol Building, and the Washington Naval Yard. Canada's role in this was, at the time of the burning, what is now Canada was a British colony, and Canada did not become a unified nation until 1867, long after the events of the War of 1812. Misconception: the claim that Canada burned down the White House is a common historical misconception often used in political rhetoric. British troops, not Canadians. You bug-eyed idiot. And you look like you got a demon in you, miss.
Ah!
Yes, you do. Look.
Demon got me.
So it's just Joy Reid out here just trying to be relevant. Look at Don Lemon over here, man, with the pucker face, the lemon pucker face, bro. I don't get it, man. Maybe he had Bubba behind him, like,
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty
hey, you know
cheeks.
Don Lemon like to enjoy those kind of events. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. So let's listen to the rest of this shucking and jiving right here.
That touches the Arctic. You know how that worked out when the Nazis tried that with Russia, which is the equivalent of Canada on that part of the world? We gonna lose. We don't have enough troops to occupy. They are a country of 39 million people.
Yeah, it don't matter how many people they got. Me and a couple of boys from work can go down and take on. We can at least take Vancouver with a couple of Pickforks and AK-47s. We can take Vancouver. We get like me and a couple of boys, man. We're in a pickup truck in an F-150. Boom, go straight through the border. We get stopped on the American side, though. Americans, they probably like light us up. But if we got through that border, man, pick up a couple Pickforks, couple AK-47s, man, we straight up take the Capitol, bro. So what do you think the United States military is going to do? The Canadas. All they doing is sitting up there sipping syrup, laid back, getting fat, chilling. They ain't even got cars over there, bro. I went over there. I talked to a couple girls. You know what I'm saying? You know how I get down.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
Like I said, I'm outside, baby. Yeah.
How about that?
Man, they ain't even got cars over there, bro. Those cars are so expensive, like, people can't even afford them over there, bro. I'm telling you, we rammed the border, F-150, pitchforks, AK-47, Capitol's going down. You can read it. You can read about that shit on the news for reals.
Who have about as many guns per capita as we do.
Bro, Canada ain't got no damn guns. And I keep redlining. Let me see. Let me turn my volume down. Oh, my God. I'm spiking. All right, let me turn it down. Is that better? Is that better? Dude, Canada ain't got no damn guns. Canada got as many guns as school teachers in a woke school in Seattle. They ain't got no guns. Canada ain't got nothing over there, man. They probably got knives or something like that. They probably got spears or what? What they got? Swords? Bow and arrows? What they got, man? Canada ain't got nothing. Maple syrup? They got some maple syrup. What's that going to do? They got slingshot with maple syrup bombs. Like, come on, bro.
Grampy Trump, let's talk. Let's talk.
Hey, I'm ready to take this Capitol, though. Canada's going down. Like, that's an easy one right there, bro. That's an easy one. That's an easy one. Canada ain't got nothing, man. They don't want this smoke, man. Come on, bro. Anyway, let's get into some shucking and jiving because this is definitely my favorite. Oh, I could put let's go into some shucking and jiving for reals. Now, shucking and jiving. We got Bob Barker. It says, Bob, knock him down, Bob. How old are you? Now, listen to this clip from Bob Barker if you don't know what's going on, what I'm reading. This is an old clip from Bob Barker, and it looks like it was back in his days when maybe he was in his early 30s. Bob Barker still got the dark hair. He's got the Just For Me in there. I mean, not Just For Me, the Just For Men. Just For Me is for ninjas. But he got the Just For Men in there, you know, keeping his hair nice and brown. And he got this nice little sugar sweet plum kissing on him right there. And this was live on TV. You couldn't do this nowadays. You get Me Too'd. Look, the girl will kiss you, and then the girl will come back months later like, oh, he violated me. I'm like, man, I ain't even touch your ass, bro. Like, you were kissing on me. And next thing you know, the dude's in jail paying, $180,000 to this chick because she can get away with it, pretty much. She can get away with it. So anyway, let's play this clip from Bob Barker, and let's see what kind of time Bob Barker is on.
Have you? Really? How long have you waited for that kiss?
Oh, I don't know, years
really?
Since I was little, watching Price is Right.
Hey, bro, I don't know how old she is, so I don't want to say too much. But what I will say is you can hear her panting, and I can hear her downstairs. She's thinking of Bob Barker like, come on.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
That's what she's thinking about.
Yeah?
Yes.
I've been waiting for it myself, I have a feeling. All right, now listen, Denise. I beg your pardon?
You look great.
I couldn't hear you.
You're very handsome.
Thank you, Denise. There's no sense in going on with this game if you have anything else you wish to say.
Hey, you hear what Bob Barker said? He said, there ain't no sense of going on with this game because if you don't have it, we could just take this to the back right now.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
So they were doing this live. This is the good old days of TV. You couldn't do this now.
Denise, whisper in my ear, how old are you? Just right.
Hey, let's get Bob Barker. Touchdown. Bob Barker said, just right. And I'm thinking that she said 18. Bob Barker said, okay, you legal. You just right. Young and tender. Let's play that again.
All right, now. Have you? Really? How long have you waited for that kiss?
Oh, I don't know, years
Really?
since I was little watching Price is Right.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, I've been waiting for it myself, I have a feeling.
I'm telling you right now, her underwear are transforming. There's a lot of activity going on down there right now. She's giggly and she's giggly goo. Her underwear are transforming right now.
All right, now listen, Denise.
great.
I beg your pardon?
You look great.
I couldn't hear
You're
you.
very handsome.
Thank you, Denise.
If she was wearing a diaper, it would be time for a change, if you know what I mean.
There's no sense in going on with this game if you have anything else you wish to say. Denise, whisper in my ear, how old are you? Just right. All right,
bro. Shout out to Bob Barker. I like that, man. Bob Barker said, I like him just right. I'm telling you, man, like back in the days, and some guys still are out here holding it down for the crown. They're still out here on their sugar daddy tip. I guarantee you Bob Barker was a sugar daddy. They're still out here on their sugar daddy tip, doing it big. And I'm going to show you, there's proof of it right here. Because you have one, Mr. Kevin O'Leary. Check this guy out. Kevin O'Leary on a yacht in Miami. Now, I don't know what the hell kind of RoboCop, advanced technology, war machine, yacht this is right here, bro. But Sugar Daddy is coming through. Let's see. Kevin O'Leary. Look what he got right there. Look what he got. Some nice little sugar plums right there. All right. Look, Kevin O'Leary is out here living a good life. So you see, when you see this man on Shark Tank and, he's buttoned up with a suit, or you see him on Fox News and, he's buttoned up with a suit talking about, yeah, you guys shouldn't have went against Trump and blah, 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 talking all this stuff. Just know this man is out here living his best life. He got some 20-something-year-old chicks on there, and it's all day Viagra.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
Viagra and clapping. And wait, what is this? Successful but still a traitor loser? Why? Why is he a traitor loser? Okay, look, it's the traitor. Did he do something that I don't know about? Was he a traitor? It says, what a D-I-C-K. She just saying that because she ain't that young sugar plum on the boat. That's why. She wants some Kevin O'Leary, but Sugar Daddy coming through. Look at that. Hey, he up here singing karaoke, bro. This dude, he up here. I know what he's singing too. Look, he up here singing. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ain't none of these girls over 120 pounds. I guarantee you that. Look at this girl. She's in shape. Kevin Leary, man, look, he ain't even in like normal pants. These can come off very easy. I know what he's singing. Kevin Leary's up there. He's like, to the window, to the wall, to the sweat drop down by. All these chickens call ski, 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 ski. That's what Kevin O'Leary's singing right there, bro.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty
So
jams.
Sugar Daddy is on a yacht. If you see a guy on a yacht, right, just say it, if your girl said that, oh, I'm just going to go out with the girls. Okay, baby, where y'all going, yeah, you're just going out. We'll be back at 2 a.m. or something like that. Don't stay up for me. But wait, baby, just tell me where you going. It don't matter. I'm going on a yacht. Kiss your relationship goodbye. I remember that happened to me. that actually happened to me in my marriage. And she was like, oh, me and the girls, we're going out. Where you going? Oh, it's this yacht. I was like, yo. You going on a yacht? I'm like, man, I got to get divorced. This girl got a demon in her, bro.
Demon God.
Yeah, so you probably had Kevin O'Leary with my ex-wife on a yacht. Kevin O'Leary's up here singing from the window to the wall with my wife sitting up there. Look, hey, Sugar Daddy rolling through fast. What is he listening to? This, bro. I love this clip right here. Shout out to him, straight up. Because I'm going to give respect where respect's due. That is a mega yacht. And that is amazing, okay? That guy's doing some things that... How the hell do I get out of here? All right, there we go. Yeah, that guy's doing some amazing things, man. I got to give it up to people like that that's doing their thing. Now, we're going to stay into some shucking it. Oh, God damn it. I keep redlining. Oh, my volume went back up. That's what it is. All right. I got to get my volume right. It keeps going. It's going up and down. Okay, anyway, we're going to get into the shucking and jiving because we're still in it. We're definitely still in some shucking and jiving. This is from DC Drano. It says, New York liberal nut job tries to grab a MAGA hat off a man's head and falls flat on her face. Her face hit the ground like... Now, it says New York liberal nut job. Those words just coincide together. That phrase should always go together. New York liberal nut job. But actually, if you say New York liberal, you could just leave nut job off because they're all nut jobs, okay? And you should know that. So let's watch this video and see exactly what happens when a New York liberal nut job tries to snatch a MAGA hat off this great man's head right here. Wait, this is like two Latinos going after it too. Okay, so she was probably mad. This little gordita right here, this little chalupa right here, okay, this little torta. She's probably mad that this brother right here, he's a MAGA, bro. And you know that's the reason why Trump won, right? Latino men voted for Trump, I think, at a 63 to 37% clip, you know, men versus women. So the men are the ones that actually helped Trump to get into the White House. So he's probably a MAGA bro up here. She knows that. Look, she giving him the flame right there. She definitely ready to crash out. And she don't like him, okay? Cause he voted for Trump. Now let's see what happens in this case.
Who knows how long? But then Trump comes in and just takes well, this is my stuff. I hope you enjoy the hat.
Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Look, man, women are clumsy. If you didn't know how clumsy women are, I mean, they could literally be walking and just trip on their feet for no reason. And then they can't get up. And then they be laying down there crying in the fetal position. I've been in I'm not even gonna, I can't say I'm not gonna say that. Look, there she go though. Boom! Oh man, she hit that ground like earthquake shaking that subway station. The damn tiles probably came off of the walls right there. Look at that. Oh my God, give it to me again. Hey, that dude, he was too fast. He was like, you can't catch me. And I'm out of here. Look, he gone. He kept running. Dude just kept running. He was like, I'm out of here, bro. And then she laid down there playing the victim. Let's watch that again, bro.
Who knows how long? But then Trump comes in and just takes
Who's talking about? So they're talking about Trump on the plane. Hey, he said, I'm a Superman that hold up. Watch me, you. He's Superman that hold. Look at her. She in the Superman. Shit. She in a Superman. He said, I'm a Superman now. Watch me, you. Look at her. Oh, bro. Oh, this is so stupid, bro. Why is she chasing him like that? She ain't chasing him because of the hat. She wants some of that.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
She's like, bring that thing over here. I want some of that. She look like she ain't got nothing in a while anyway. She like, man, come over here. Bring that thing back here, man. She don't really want that hat. She don't really want the hat. She really want him because she thought he was cute. That's really what it is. And he's Superman that... you. Yeah, bro. Anyway. Oh, man, I said I was going to get to this, too. Okay. What I'm at, 34 minutes. Let's get into this lady right here, okay? This is the American woman. This ain't got nothing to do with race, though, but what's that noise? What is that? Oh, it sounds like a smoke detector. Anyway, so this woman, and this has nothing to do with race right here.
Nope.
This is how American women think right here. This is the finest Jessica Simpson moment since Jessica Simpson made that chicken of the sea statement, okay? Let's listen to what this young lady, is that a tattoo on her face with a filter? Of course she she don't really look like this. When she take that she take that filter off, she definitely don't look like that, okay? All right. Let's see what's going on here. It said, I'm really about to show y'all. Okay, wait, hold on. Excuse me. I'm really about to show y'all. I'm sure it sounds like that. Let's listen to what she has to say.
I'm really about to show y'all why we need to move out
She actually sounds kind of sweet.
of America. Look at this. They're selling lion chops. They're taking exotic animals and cutting them up and putting them in our local grocery stores. Look, I'm in Safeway. They're putting lion meat in the fucking grocery stores. Lion meat.
Now, I'm trying to think, like, is this real? Because I'm going to play that back. Is this real, or is she really just trying to, like, clout chase? I mean, is she just looking for clicks? She does have a tattoo on her neck, so that's definitely going to bring her IQ points down about 20. She got a tattoo on her face. That's another 20, loss of IQ points. So this actually could be real right here. This could be real. She got a nose ring. That's another 10-point deduction in IQ. So let's play this back. This might just be a real thing right here.
About to show y'all why we need to move out of America. Look at this. They're selling lion chops. They're taking exotic animals and cutting them up and putting them in our local grocery stores. Look, I'm in Safeway. They're putting lion meat in the fucking grocery stores. Lion meat.
Now that's a veal chop, and I'm sorry to say, but I don't have much to say about this. I really don't even know where to go with this one. I put it up here. It's in Shucking and Jiving. She's definitely shucking and jiving. I don't know if it's real or not, but because of the tattoos and the nose piercing, deduction of 20, 40, 50, right around 55 IQ points, I'm going to go ahead and say that this could possibly be a real video. She's talking from the heart. She actually thinks that veal is a lion chopped up from the African Serengeti and put in Safeway for Americans to eat. So, I don't know, man. This could be real. If so, America, like, I thought we were in trouble before, but, I mean, this is the state of the country right now. That's the state of the country. We're doomed. I mean, I thought we were bad off before, but, this video right here just goes to show me that we're going further down the rabbit hole. And when you get to the end of the rabbit hole, there's a big-ass pit viper down there, a Florida lance, and it's waiting for you. So there's nothing good coming from this. There's really nothing good coming from the American woman. I'm sorry to say. I personally have no hope for the American woman at all. I hope Jesus of Nazareth, if he's listening, yep, he's listening. If Jesus of Nazareth is listening right here, Lord, give me a sign that there's some hope for the American women. Because if not, then I just feel bad for the people out here that's actually still out here searching for American women, because I'm not. I'm on my way to the Philippines next month. Okay? I might be searching for a potential, not wife, nope, but a potential long-term investment in the form of a nice Filipina woman that's right around 4'11" to 5'3", somewhere in that area. No kids. And, she wants something better. Somebody that's caring, loving. Nope. Now, I don't know about loving, but just like caring, and, she's down for me. You don't have to love me. I don't need love. Just show me that you respect me. That's it. American women can't do that. So, you know, with this veal lion chop thing, yeah, America's done. I'm sorry to say, but there ain't no coming back. So y'all can say whatever the hell y'all want to. I have no hope. No more hope. It's done. Y'all can say what y'all want to. But I know for a fact. I told you, I'm outside.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
But this clip right here is so appalling, so devastating, so absolutely ridiculous and dumb that it leads me to believe that America's effed. All right? America's effed. It's not coming back. With that said, with that disappointing shit that I just heard, let's get into some hot off the presses. Okay, some hot off the presses, and yeah. All right, we're going to get into this, and we're going to see what happens when a ninja crashes the hell out. A YN out here. And it's not the little kid that you see on the moped right here. It's his daddy out here just crashing out for whatever reason, man. Oh, Oregon's playing. I got to get out of here. I got to watch the Oregon game once again. Okay, so we're going to play this video, and look, this is just a learning experience right here. You're going to see the beginning. You're going to see the end. You're going to see the wrongs. You're going to see the rights. You're going to see that this absolutely did not have to go this way. So as a people, as a black people, we can sit up here. We can learn from situations like this. Don't go out here. Don't just start crashing out for no reason just because you see a cop. You're like, oh, a cop talking to my kid? I'm going to crash out right now. And you just turn into, you literally metamorph from a truck to the robot, kind of like Optimus Prime. You transform into a YN right there on the scene. And we're going to see the results of that. Let's play this video right now.
How are you? Where's your mom or your dad?
He's right there.
Where are they at?
Right there on the swing.
Oh, on the swing?
Yeah,
Okay.
the blue shirt.
All right. So, hey, I'm Officer McCormick with Fish and Wildlife. How old are you?
I'm 11.
You're 11? Okay. So let's do this. Let's go up here to where they're at the swing. We'll park right up here, and we'll walk over and talk with your mom and dad, all right?
Okay, so what I see so far is the cops are being nothing but nice and respectful. They think that the kid's a little too young to be riding on a moped that they think is more than a certain amount of cc's. There's nothing wrong with that. And the kid is in a public space. It's not like the kid was in his neighborhood and it's a cul-de-sac and nobody else is around. That'll be a different story. And you still possibly could get stopped in that situation. But in this situation, it looks like they're at a public park. And if your kid is too young to be riding a moped of a certain cc's, well, you got to get the hell off, okay? That's just what it is.
All right? All right. Are you able to push this?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that versus driving, because you're too young to be driving, okay?
So everything's going fine so far, right?
Or if you want to park in front of my truck and go grab... Yeah, let's do that. Let's park in front of my truck, and we'll go get your mom or your dad. This might be your dad coming down right now.
Yep, it's him.
Seemed like you can drive it, though.
Yeah, my dad wouldn't let me drive it.
Oh, daddy coming.
Yeah, I got you. All right,
Daddy
your dad's
coming.
coming out. Let's just put the kickstand down, and we'll chat with your dad. Thanks for stopping, by the way. 7258 Tampa 1050 on a Florida motorcycle.
Where daddy
You
at?
out of school now?
Oh, shit. Who's she?
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
That's all I got to say about her. All right. Here's daddy. Look. Daddy, look. You see the way daddy walking up all aggressive, right? The cops already know this YN right here. We're dealing with a YN. They already know this dude.
Ah!
Yep. You guessed it.
Demon God.
They know this dude got a damn demon in him, okay? The way that he's pulling up all aggressive.
I'm Officer Booth with FWC.
Look at him.
Mike Charlie
You have to be 16 to have
739110 temporary tag. Is it 49 cc's? Is that what it is? Okay, I just wanted to check.
It's okay. This don't even need a motherfucking tag.
Bro, oh man, so he come up hot off the presses just like this segment, okay? He's immediately at 2.12 gigawatts of a second. He's crashing out. cursing. He got his pants sagging. This guy he got the braids up. He's got the YN starter pack in full effect.
This bitch don't need a tag.
Why has it got a tag?
Bro, look at this guy's pants. Look at his damn pants. His hands are burnt. Look like he been blazing too many spliffs.
Tag for I live in apartments.
Look at this fool, bro. Why do you gotta be so aggressive? Why is he being so damn aggressive? All the cops are trying to do. What is this CR for? Crip? Or no. What is this little ass thing that he got on his? Dude, this is the YN starter pack. If you're ever in public and you see a guy like this, leave.
And I'm out of here.
Walk the other way, because he's literally up to no good, okay? He's got the braids. I don't even know what this thing on. This is that thing that NBA players and college players be wearing to monitor their heart rate. And why is he wearing it? He's got the polo sweater on with the braids. That's appalling right there. And the green bandana, and he's sagging. How you can be sagging and you got the polo shirt on with the athlete heart rate monitor, a damn Reebok shirt. I bet he's wearing Nikes too. I bet he's wearing Air Force Ones. The braids up like Mr. Cheeks from Lost Boys.
What are you stopping him for? It's a child.
Why is he moving like that, bro? He's being so animated, man.
Why you didn't say that when I rolled around like 4 or 5 times?
We were waiting for you to come back around.
Come on, man. Stop it. Please, stop it. Please, come on, man. Come on. The 49cc, the bitch don't even need it. Come on, man.
Well, if you're that young,
you don't even need a fucking helmet. You need glasses.
Yeah, where's the glasses?
All he had to do is say, okay, well, it's 49 cc's. It's not 50 cc's, okay? All right? Boom. It's over. Wham, bam, thank you, officer. It'd be over right there. But he's escalating, and it's not going to go in his favor.
Glasses.
Yeah, where's the
You
glasses?
feel me? He's at the park.
If he's riding,
Stop it all that, man. Y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much, bro. Stop that.
All right, well, are you his dad?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
Let me record with you. Record.
So now what he's doing is he shifted the focus from the kid, and now the cops are focusing on him. Not a good move. He got the ninja stance too, and the cops already know. They do this in training. The police officer, the sergeant, he'll be like, look, if you ever see a ninja go like this, cock both legs away from each other, stand straight up, and they're sagging, they're probably going to be on the attack. So we need you guys to put your red flags up, put your hand on your firearm, and be ready to gun this ninja down. That's how they be doing, bro.
Okay, what's the problem? What are y'all stopping
Good.
for?
Bro, he act like he was pulling his pants up. I'm surprised he's not wearing Air Force Ones. He act like he was pulling his pants up, and they didn't go anywhere. They're still like 5 inches below his butt.
This is a scooter. This don't need a tag or anything. What do you want to run the Benz or something? What are you stopping a 11-year-old child for?
He didn't have his goggles.
It was a
He didn't have any
temporary
goggles?
tag on the
Okay, well, he's at Rolex Park. Where you were just sitting there watching me ride by.
So now the cops are messing with him now because he said, "Oh, you guys don't need a helmet. You guys need goggles or something like that." And the cop just went and threw that right back in his face, just like a typical woman would. I've told you guys this before. Women, they don't listen to the good stuff you say. They listen to the bad stuff you say just so they can download it right into their mental data bank and throw it right back at you. So that's what she did. He talked about, oh, no, you guys can't even see. You guys need goggles. She listened to that, downloaded it, and now she threw it back at him. She said, oh, we stopped the kids because he wasn't wearing his goggles. So they're messing with him now.
I didn't say you were going to jail. I just asked if you had your
You don't
ID.
need my ID. You didn't stop me. You stopped the child.
Yeah, but
So now we're talking
if
with
he
you,
is...
Look
if you're
at
a
him, bro.
parent-
Why is he so mad?
He came out here to kill with his motherfucking brother. You just stopped a fucking child on a fucking scooter, and now you're asking me for a damn ID.
See, what he's doing is he's trying to get the cops to pounce on him and throw him on the ground and put a knee in his neck so he can play the victim talking about I can't breathe so he can get a lawsuit. That's what he's trying to do. And I'm not just making a joke, but that's literally, I think, allegedly what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
I just made sense.
You didn't.
Do you want to ID yourself or no?
What do you need my ID for?
Because we're talking with you right
Because the
now.
focus has shifted
So
on
you're
you.
the responsible parent. Is that the right? Is that correct?
What do you need the ID for?
That's what I just told you.
What do you need the ID for?
You're the responsible parent, are you?
What do you need the ID for?
You're not free to go right now.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You call whoever you want, your squad or whatever.
So now the cops know. They said, okay, guess what? We got him now.
Got him. Got him.
We got him because we got him because he's engaged in full YN mode, and there's no transforming out of this. So we got him now.
7250 in Tampa.
This is my school. I ain't in trouble.
You're now free to go.
You get bigger and bigger.
He's like, I'm out of here. Nah, bro. You ain't going nowhere. Your ass going straight to jail.
Male, black male, on board right now with scooter that is refusing to provide ID.
You got a camera on you, man. Do not touch me.
Get off the vehicle.
I will press charges.
I'm telling you to get off the
Do
vehicle.
not touch
Turn
me.
it off. Hey, buddy. How are you? Where's your
Okay. So, look, I don't know how that thing ended. I think the guy got arrested or something like that. I thought I had the longer clip. Apparently, I didn't. So my bad. Okay, my bad. Oh man, did he get out of that? I don't think so. Okay, but you can't be doing stuff like this, man. You can't just be rolling up thinking that, and this could be a learned lesson. You can't just be rolling up on the cops, acting like a straight up YN, doing this and think, okay, I'm gonna play the victim. They're gonna throw me down. Let me get my lines together. I can't breathe. What else? Say my name. What else? What's another one? I didn't do nothing to anybody. So he's got his lines together. I'm gonna say that, and then they're gonna throw me down, and I'm gonna get this on camera, and then I'm gonna get paid. Yeah, I'm gonna get paid.
No, you're not. JR, no, you're not. No, you're not.
But anyway, that's what he's trying to do. That's what allegedly he's trying to do. I know. Trust me, I know that's what he's trying to do. I've seen too many of these videos before, and I know what's going on. Anyway, I got to get out of here. Oregon Ducks are about to whoop up on the Arizona Wildcats. And Black Suburban Dad Reviews, tell a friend to like this video. You like and subscribe. Tell other people to like and subscribe. And that's why I said tell a friend to like this video. So anyway, yeah. Black Suburban Dad Reviews. Till later, I am out.